Hey y'all, I'm Anna and welcome back to my channel. I have been gone from YouTube for like 4 months and I'm so sorry, but we've been really busy around here. So I had a baby in January, you already know that, and then we just moved houses. We only moved across town. We didn't like move states or anything, but we've been super busy, but I am back now. And today I'm gonna share with you another what's for dinner. I've got 3 really good recipes for you. I recorded all of these like 2 months ago back at the old house, but they were all really good and I hope you enjoy. Alright, so tonight we're making a Dorito chicken casserole, and we're going to start off with a few different things. I've got 1 can of cream of chicken soup, and I'm going to add that to my bowl along with 1 cup of sour cream. Next, I'm going to add in about 2 tablespoons of taco seasoning. Next, I'm going to add in a can of Rotel. I did drain this. I just added in 1 can of black beans that I rinsed and drained, and now I'm going to add in about a cup of corn that is also drained. Alright y'all, so my husband Zach is back on his keto kick, so tonight we're going to be making a Crockpot chicken chili. If you hear any baby noises in the background, Henry is in the swing and he's waking up now. So let's go ahead and get started. I've already sprayed my Crockpot and I am having the recipe today. So I've got about 1 pound or 1.5 pounds of chicken breast. Now I'm going to add in some cream cheese, minced garlic, and onion. I did chop up this cream cheese just so it would melt easier, and this is half of a block because like I said, I'm having the recipe today. And like always, I'm gonna have the recipe linked below, and that will have all of the measurements for you. And next we're gonna add in some ranch seasoning. The recipe calls for a whole packet for the whole recipe, but obviously I'm not using quite as much. I'm just gonna eyeball it though. And the last thing we're going to add for now is some chicken stock. I've got 2 cups of water, and I'm going to add my Better Than Bouillon base. And now we're just going to cover this up and cook it on low for about 6 hours. Okay, it has been about 6 hours now. So I'm going to take the lid off and use this little mix and chop thing here and shred the chicken up really good. Alright, so now we're going to add some kale, and the recipe of course says to use fresh. I don't have any fresh, but I do have some frozen kale that I got for, Katie Jane's over here talking. I got this frozen kale to put in my smoothies, so I'm assuming this will work just fine. But I'm going to add a few handfuls and then mix it together and then just cover it up until it thaws out. And then we're gonna add in some bacon also, and then it'll be pretty much ready to eat. All right, so this looks good. The kale has thawed out. Now I've got some cooked bacon. I'm only gonna put some of this in because we're gonna serve some on the top. Ooh, my timer's going off. All right, so tonight we're gonna be making a soup. It is so cold outside. The other day it was like 80 degrees and today it was like 50. So it is time to make a good pot of soup. So I'm gonna be making a sausage and tortellini soup. So I just got my pot on here and I preheated it to about medium-high heat. And now I'm gonna add in 1 pound of mild Italian sausage and a diced onion. So we're gonna let this brown up really good and let the onions get nice and soft. And in a couple of minutes, we'll add in some garlic. All right, this has been cooking for a few minutes, and now I'm gonna add in some minced garlic. Now I did about 3 cloves, but the recipe says you could do like 6 cloves of garlic, and I have no problem using 6 cloves. I just didn't feel like getting that many out and chopping it all up. So I just did 3 today. So we're gonna let this continue to cook for a couple more minutes. And when it's done, I'm going to drain the excess fat and then we'll add in a few more ingredients. Now I've shown you this trick before, but I got some paper towels here and my wooden spoon. I'm gonna stir everything together with my towels so that it gets all of that grease. And then we'll just throw the towel away, and that's just an easy way to drain your ground beef or whatever this is. What is it? Sausage. Yes? You got an Easter egg? The kids have been playing with Easter eggs for like 2 weeks now. I got the Easter stuff out early this year, so they've been playing Easter egg hunt. All right, now we're gonna add in a 15-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. And 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. And now we're gonna add in 4 cups of chicken stock. And a teaspoon of salt. All right, so I'm gonna bring this up to a boil and then let it simmer for about 15 minutes. All right, my soup has been simmering here for 15 minutes. Now I'm gonna add in a cup of heavy cream. Some chopped kale. And a 10-ounce bag of tortellini. I'm using the cheese kind. Use whatever kind you like. All right, so I've got all that added. I'm gonna let this cook here for about 5 more minutes or until the kale has wilted and the tortellini have warmed up all the way. And then we're gonna add in some Parmesan cheese and then it'll be time to eat. Colombia. Encanto. Encanto. Okay, the soup is ready to go. I just added some Parmesan cheese to it, and I'm waiting on my parents to get here. They should be here any minute, and then we'll make us a bowl and try it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I will try my best to be back soon with another one. Have a great week, y'all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.